Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while since I did a video. Winter finally got here and we had about 3 weeks of extreme cold up here, so I wasn't able to get much work done. And when I say extreme cold, I mean it was about minus 39 is the coldest I saw. There was pretty much 3 weeks of it being in the minus 30s. So I had to pretty much just stay up here in the cabin. Feel like I got a bit of cabin fever. Finally today the temperatures look like they're starting to warm up. It's actually pretty warm outside right now. So now I can get back into doing some work. Feel like I've wasted a couple weeks, but really you can't do much when it's minus 30 outside. First thing I gotta do now that it's warmed up is I have to replace a couple parts on my sawmill. Right before the cold spell hit, I ended up having my pull start break on it, and then I discovered another broken, one of the blade guides was cracked. So I contacted Woodland Mills and they warrantied both parts and sent them out. So now that it's warmed up, I can finally go and get them installed. Then I can get the mill going again. I need to mill up some more 2x4s so I can finish the walls on the deck and then move on. Over the 3-week cold spell we did get quite a bit of snow, so we're sitting at about 2 feet of snow right now. So definitely I parked the quads and I have the skidoo now. I'll be using that for the rest of winter to get up and down. So I'll head outside and get the skidoo going, and we'll take a trip down to the new cabin and get the parts installed on the sawmill. Sure is nice to be able to come outside and not have to worry about losing any fingers. It's only -2 right now, so I can get these parts installed. This is what happened. Pull cord just snapped in half, so they sent me a whole new recoil assembly. So I gotta get that swapped out. And then I gotta get a blade guide swapped out. The first thing I'll do is get this pull cord assembly done. It shouldn't take too long as I don't drop anything into the snow. With the old one thing I want to try is putting the pull cord out this direction. I think I should be able to spin it around. Yep. All right. That's better. The choke and the fuel's on this side, and I felt like there's not a lot of room pulling the pull cord towards that. There's a little more space on this side, so it looks like I just flipped it over now that I'll be pulling from this direction. So that was easy, that's done. Now I just got to replace the blade guide and this should be good. So the other part I got to replace is in here. Right down here. I would not have been able to do this when it was -39, even -30. You can't take your gloves off for even a minute. I don't know how long this warm weather is going to last, but I'm going to try and take advantage of it. So the whole warranty process with Woodland Mills went fairly good. They originally, when I first contacted them, they wanted me to go to a Kohler supplier to warranty the pull start on the Kohler engine. So I looked around and the closest one was 3 hours away from me. So I emailed them back and told them I couldn't go to bring the engine in and get it warranted at a Kohler dealership because it was so far away. And I asked if they would either mail me a new pull start assembly or contact a dealership and have them send one out to me. So they ended up doing that. they looked around and found one at their warehouse in Ontario and mailed it over to me. So in the end it worked out pretty good. Alright, that does it. I got the 2 parts installed. So this mill's ready to go again. Let's head down to the new cabin. I'll show you what it looks like with all this snow we got. Come on, bud. So there's the cabin. And this is why I didn't want the entrance to the deck on this front, and I'm going to have it on the side. Because when that snow lets go, it all dumps down here. So now I should be able to get back on the sawmill and get the rest of the wood milled, and I can continue on working in the cabin. Odin, is that a squirrel? Alright, well, I'll see you guys on the next video. Hopefully the warm weather sticks around so it doesn't take me as long to get another one out. Good boy.